with Hot Air Arena releasing tomorrow, I thought we want to go through all of these secret rares that they have been announced. They've kind of been leaked by the looks of it on some of them from the factory themselves. You'll see in a second, but this set in general, you've seen a lot of the commons, we've got a lot of the EXs that we've seen, and in general, it looks a pretty good set. If you are looking at the English variant, this is going to be Destined Rivals. This will be the first half of it as such, kind of like your battle partners, very similar. We've obviously Hot been in here, we've obviously got a bit of Misty, and it keeps going on with Cynthia as well. So there's going to be quite a decent amount of cards that do look pretty good, from the Typhlosion that looks to be a very instrumental part, to then eventually getting the second half, which will be a rocket set. Gonna look incredible. This in English is gonna be outrageous for them both to be together, but in Japanese it will just be as good. But we have had quite a few of the illustration rares and secret rares kind of leaked to us as we've kind of gone by. We've seen Cynthia with Roserade, we've seen Crustle, we've seen Hydra Apple, we've seen a beautiful Rapidash, really like this, Misty's Psyduck, Rotom, Cynthia's Garchomp, yada yada. But yesterday or the day before, we actually got some more items, some more pictures. As you can see, like I said, it's coming, I don't know, straight out the printing factory. Technically, none of these should be opened up. They should be coming out tomorrow as the first packs are released, but apparently not. But we have obviously got a Yanma coming in. I don't think that's going to be a Yan Mega. I think it is just a Yanma illustration rare. We then also have the Cynthia's Roserade, as we've already known. Some of the cards look outrageously good, which is just an incredible thing. We then have a Shaman, again coming in with a blurry little finger there. And it will be interesting to see this set versus a lot of the battle partners, because obviously that came in with some absolutely mega cards. We've obviously seen Crustle, and just to kind of show you some of them, once I've gone past the ad, we've obviously got Hydra Apple, which we already knew about. That again looking really nice. And then we can kind of go into that Rapidash that personally for me is just an absolute beaut. That is a stunning Rapidash if I've ever seen one. But Battle Partners has been out, what, a month or two now? And obviously coming in with the Articuno that looks stunning. We've obviously got Killer Wattrel, the Whale Lord, love the card, Swinub or Swinub. You've got Lycanroc, Zorora. These are kind of going to be very similar, and I really like this design. This is a perfect one. If they could do a retro with Ash, with Brock, with all of them people, it would be incredible. Like, I like that they're continuing that theme. It's kind of this, but with the battle partner as well. Obviously seeing the Zorora, I'm a big fan of that. I think that is an incredible design, and if you could get, I don't think they're going to print enough to be able to do it, but if you could get every single Pokemon with that sort of design, it's far gone obviously, but even if you manage to get like a set, that would be an incredible collection in itself to have all of them together, because there is quite a few. Obviously there's some that don't have it. Just looking at another one, I think that's everybody. But going back to it, we obviously have got this absolute monster we saw a couple of days ago. That Typhlosion looks outrageous. It's going to be so expensive. At least it should be anyway. The design on it in the Japanese set will pop incredibly. We also have then a very elegant Misty and Psyduck. I really like the design on that one. Kind of wish Psyduck looked more kind of in with the design. It kind of looks like that almost the doll sort of figure. I kind of would like it to be more immersive in there, but still the card will look incredible as always. We also then have got a Misty with Lapras. That's going to be a stunner again, coming straight from the factory with a blurry picture in itself. That is just an AR as well. We also have, is it Electrike? I want to say, is that how you pronounce his name? I want to say it is Electrike, but regardless, again, or Electrify, I can't remember this one. In general, incredible. Obviously then Rotom that we already knew about in the ARs as well. We have Greedom. Then we also go in to the back. Obviously if you've not seen the back, that's the back. But we do also have, like I say, with this, I know it's very blurry, picture it a little bit. You obviously have got the Ho-Oh with the design of Hot behind it. Love the design. I think that is an incredible one. Again, with Electrovive into the full art, which is nice. I kind of like a bit of both with this, to be honest. I think definitely with some of the legendaries, I think this could be an incredible collection. We saw it with the Cynthia's Garchomp. If you can get all of these, I think that would make an incredible book regardless. And if they do bring it back into a few of the older sets, maybe having red in it, having maybe even like a funny art one with like Professor Oak with Muck or Tauros or someone along them lines. I think that would have been an incredible piece of art that you could go with, just for the simple sake of a trainer battle as such. We then also have a couple of the SRs for obviously the full art trainers. I personally don't know all of the trainers, to be honest, so let me know down below who they are. But regardless, we got a couple of cool ones, obviously focused on some stadiums. We obviously got Hop himself, and then we also have got a Yanmega EX coming in here that is going to be an SAR as well. We also then had some of the standard ones in obviously Hop's Ho-Oh. That is just a beautiful one in itself. I think that one and this one, that's going to be so expensive. Like, I already know that is going to be through the absolute roof. Like, it's in the arena, the big screen, Cynthia behind it, the artwork it will speak for itself on this one. We also then have got another SAR. It's not as bad, I must admit. I think these two just blow that out of the water in my eyes. We also have this one. I think this is a brilliant adventure card. Obviously got the Cyndaquil, Slugma, Pichu in it as well, which will be absolutely fantastic. And then we've also got some of the gold cards. Again, coming in with obviously the little thumb coming in. But it's going to be the gold Hop and Ho-Oh EX as well. And then we also will have the same with Garchomp and also Cynthia on the EX. We also then had this one again, which then we had a couple of blurrier ones, which obviously we've already seen with obviously Yanma, and then we also have Yanmega as well. The set itself is going to be one well worth looking at. Obviously these are going to be the destined rivals, so we're going to have the Ho-Oh, we're going to have the Garchomp, and then more than likely Giovanni with Mewtwo. So in English, it's going to be anticipated, it's going to be incredible. I must admit that if this is anything to go with, the Rocket set is going to be incredible in itself to go against all of this as well. Like, to have this plus a Rocket set in just one, we're just never going to get any English Pokemon cards again at this point. But in general, let me know down below if you've managed to get any, if you are opening any on the day of launch. It looks incredible, and hopefully there is even more bangers in your boxes.